And he was like, when I die, he told his wife, put all my belongings and my money in the grave with me. And she was like, okay. So she wrote a check for all his money and put it in the grave.
Well, at least he got his request.
Yeah, so it's like, how you that greedy? What you gonna do with it?
You know, it's a lot of greedy people in the world. And I never been that type of person just to be greedy. Because it don't get you nowhere, you know?
It don't.
It
really don't.
I mean, it's a difference between being greedy and being selfish. That makes sense?
What's the difference?
I don't even know if that's what I'm trying to say. No, like greedy and not selfish, but you know when a greedy person like Mr. Crab, he's just greedy. He wants everything.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But then you got selfish people who have it, but just don't want to be able to extend it.
Yeah.
You know, I'm the type of person, except for the people that be trying to con me. If I got it, I would like to help. I would like to extend and pass that on, you know, to be able to help somebody.
Yeah. And it's a good feeling. Like, we ain't always looking for, well, we're not, when we give, we're not looking for the blessing or the return. We're not looking for what we get back. I think we genuinely give because it feels good.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, I have a lot of instances where when I help somebody, I feel it. Like, you should be doing this.
Yeah.
You know, because it ain't like I just go around doing, but it's like when I feel it, I have that feeling like you should help this person.
Yeah, it's a really good feeling because I hate for people to be hungry. I hate for people to want, and if I have it, you know I'm gonna feed you. I'm gonna make sure.
Let me tell you something. You break your leg, you might need to eat. That's my wife's theory. You get shot in the foot, you might need to eat. You get in the car accident being drunk or driven, you might need to eat.
Don't judge me.
It fixes everything. You say you're sad, you need to eat. I mean, she featured for everything.
I don't want nobody to go hungry.
But that's how I know you slowed down, because you ain't been cooking. Like, you'll cook, but you know, you're just not your normal self, because I'm used to seeing you in the kitchen over the stove. But now, like last month or so, I've been seeing you on that couch. You know, so I'm like, yeah, my wife getting tired.
Ooh, boy.
Feet be swelling up. Let me tell y'all something. The other night, right? I call myself trying to be nice, you know. So when she sleep, I do the exact opposite of what she do.
You be up.
When I be sleep, you know, lights come on. They having a party. They burning a bonfire in the kitchen. They got a parade going on. They beating pots and pans.
He is doing the most right now.
No, that's how it is when I be sleep.
You doing the most.
All the lights on, the windows open, the fan in the window, the breeze blowing.
Now, y'all know I don't have no windows open because I do not like outside.
But when I'm asleep, everything is going on, right? But when they're asleep, I try my best to be quiet. If I'm on my computer, I put my headphones in. I'll try to block the light from the screen. I just try to be courteous, right? So, mind you, it's night, and I walk around the house in the dark until I get where I need. If I'm going in the kitchen to get water, I go in there and cut the light on, cut the light off, and walk back in the room in the dark. So the other night, I hear my wife. She's grunting as she's turning over. So I said, let me rub.
You got to make the noise too.
That's what you was doing. Oh boy. Whew. Oh boy. That's how you was. So I said, man, my wife hurting. I said, let me go and rub her leg. So I'm trying to rub her while she sleep, you know, just trying to ease her. So if she wake up, she be like, oh, honey, thank you. I got the exact opposite.
I didn't mean it like that.
This joker wake up talking about, what you doing? I said, dog, I'm trying to rub your leg.
Listen, now can I tell my side of the story?
Yeah,
go ahead and finish. Go ahead and finish.
I was just like, dog, I'm trying to do something nice for you.
Okay.
You trying to G-check me.
No, so this night, he was like very active. I don't know what he was doing. He was making a lot of noise that night. So, yes, he's walking through the house in the dark, but you sleep, right? And then you just see somebody appear out of the dark. I'm like, what?
Who am I, dark winged up?
I'm like, what is going on? So for one, I'm thinking I'm dreaming, but for two, this is real. I just see him come through the doorway. Like, I didn't hear him. I didn't hear any footsteps. I didn't hear anything. He just appeared in the doorway like, I'm tripping. I was like, I know I'm asleep, but I'm really tripping. So, okay, so that happened. And then I feel him rubbing me. So I'm like, where you come from now? Like, did you just appear again? So I was tripping. I did say, what are you doing? Because
you ain't say it like that. What you doing? That's how you said it.
Oh God, he just was doing too much that night. And I'm like, why are you appearing like you a magician or something? Like you just appearing out of thin air. I don't hear you walking. I don't hear anything.
Because I'm trying to be courteous. I already know you ain't sleeping good.
I'm sorry. I do appreciate you. I appreciate it so much. But you just was tripping that night. You just kept appearing.
Yeah, I appreciate you because let me tell you, you've been emotional. You've been emotional. You know, we joke around a lot and we talk trash to each other a lot. But I had to take into account what you said, you know. And you was like, listen to me. Now this may come off harsh. And that's all I asked. And you know, how did I receive it when you did that?
I put my disclaimer out there. You listen.
Let's touch about that real quick. Now, I know disclaimers. Are they important? Like
yes.
For our relationship, we give disclaimers whenever we finna drop a heavy bomb.
Yes. They are important because as I've learned over the years of being married to you, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. And I think that's important for people to know. You can say how you feel and what you think and don't hold it in, but it's just how you say it. And you don't want to talk down to people. You don't want to make people feel a certain way. So I feel like if you can express it in another way, you put that disclaimer out there. So, and that's what I did.
I appreciate that. That shows that, you know, our talks work whenever we feeling a certain way and that we're listening to each other.
Yeah.
Because you could have said whatever you said and just said it, and I probably wouldn't have received it.
I think that also means that you care and you want understanding.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, I've been a little sensitive, and mainly, I'm gonna be honest, I'm just not telling you this. Mainly is because I can't do anything, so I kind of feel helpless.
Well, that's
it's
fine.
Not like I can't. I'm not saying that I can't. I'm just so tired.
That's fine, though, honey.
And like you said, I'm always up and going, and lately you've been seeing me on the couch, so I feel like a bum. Like
you're not a bum.
That's how I feel.
Right.
That's a personal feeling. Like, cause I can't. I'm barely washing. I'm barely washing clothes.
But you don't have to, though, honey.
I know I don't have to, but I'm barely cleaning up. And when I cook, that's it. that is like the activity for the day.
When the last time you cooked?
See.
But it's okay. It's all right.
It's different. Like, I'm telling you, every pregnancy is different. When I was pregnant at 21, it was something different. You have all this energy. Then pregnant with Kaylin, I had this. Now with this one, child, please.
Yeah, I never saw you this slow.
Yes, I even walk slow.
You even get out of the car slow. Kaylin beat you out the car. She always the last one out the car.
I don't know who I told. I think I told my coworkers. Y'all remember that debate about people talking about they take a shower now and wash their legs? I say I'm going to be one of them people because, well, look here.
As long as I'm around, getting here with dirty legs.
Yeah, trust me, my coworker, she sent me a couple of items from Amazon that I can buy to wash my legs.
Get a loofah.
Yeah. It's a struggle.
Okay, well, it is a struggle. But we're getting back to your disclaimer. So I noticed that you was moping. You wasn't talking to me much. And okay, I asked, what's wrong? Guess what you say? Nothing. And when I obviously know, when I know Miss Cleo know.
I'm fine.
Dionne Warwick know that you not fine. But it took you a little time, and then you came around and finally said, listen, don't take this the wrong way. I'm finna give you this disclaimer, but I have to let you know how I feel. I feel. You mind if I tell it?
Okay.
I was gonna tell it anyway. You said, I feel like you have been insensitive to me lately, and you have been picking on me a lot, right? You said, I don't know, maybe it's me, maybe it's the pregnancy hormones. I'm not sure, but that's how I feel. Okay, and I took that, and I said, well, I think it is the hormones. I say because I just been joking with you as usual.
Yes.
I say, but since it's offending you, I won't do it. Now, I ain't stopped immediately.
No, he didn't.
I had to catch myself for a couple times. Y'all seen it tonight. But just by you doing that made me say, okay, she's feeling a certain type of way. Some type of way she was feeling. So I had to take that into account. Now, I'm glad that I'm so happy. I'm so grateful that you did say that to me and that you did come in that manner, because any other time I probably would have shut down or not shut down, but I probably wouldn't just...
You would have been upset.
Yeah. And I wouldn't have took in account what you said to me. And I probably would have been in my feelings then.
Right.
So back to disclaimers. It's so important. It helps us. So if you don't do it in your relationship, maybe you should try. And it go with anything. It can go with anybody, any type of conversation. You know, whenever you saying something like, hey, listen. Because I do that when I talk to people. I be like, listen, don't take this the wrong way. And what I'm finna say is going to be harsh. But I don't mean it in a harsh manner. Just that little bit of communication when you say something to somebody will allow them to drop their defense and listen to what you say. Now, how hard was it for you to do that?
It was hard because it took me a couple of days to do it. I was trying to gather my thoughts on how to express it to you, but at the same time I just wanted to stay where I was, and I know better. I mean, we know better, and it wasn't benefiting anybody. I think I always go back to that. If I'm doing something and it's not benefiting nobody, me, my family, why stay there?
Right.
So I think that's my thing. And you know, that popped up in my head again. Like, this is not benefiting nobody. And I know why I can't do the things that I used to do. You know this stuff, but your emotions just take over. So it took a couple of days. So when I finally got it out, I did feel better.
I'm glad you did.
Yeah, because you was like, you smiling now.
Yeah, because you was walking around the house like you need to wear black. You just wasn't happy. It was gloomy. And I knew something was wrong with you, but you was still telling me nothing was wrong. But I knew something was wrong.
Yeah, and on top of not feeling good, so it was just a lot to battle those. I think it was about 2 days.
Yeah, but I did think that. Now, I thought that you were just feeling bad and you didn't want to say it, but I didn't know that there was a problem with us.
Yeah.
But, once you told me, then I understood that.
Yeah, this man done put me in labor about 3 times this past weekend. No, I'm not in labor.
Because every time you move, you make a noise. I don't know. Even though I know it's not like it's on TV when something happened and then they screaming and all of that. I know it's not like that, but it's just your pains are getting more and more intense, and I'm tuned into it. So.
Yeah, this little girl growing too.
Yeah, she was ready. She's positioning herself. It did get real today.
Y'all pray for Mr. Kruger because
I'm gonna be straight.
He nervous.
I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna be. I want to be good.
Yeah, because all the babies in the doctor's office, he's like, hey.
There was some pretty babies in there.
I was like, look at this one.
My baby coming now. So nobody care what your
So
little cute
soft.
self.
He's
So nobody
soft.
care what your cute
Oh,
self.
and the little juicy little girl came in. She had her bangles on and her little head wrap. She was so cute. Oh, he fell in love. Just, yeah, he's soft. Look
Y'all
at
should
him.
see my face.
He is soft. They can just check us out on Krugers with the C on
I
YouTube.
like that. I really do like that. But I'm glad that we were able to catch up and tune back in today. You got anything else? Oh, did we ever, before we leave, did you talk about your feelings right now? How you feeling going into this last month?